It's happening. Bitcoin and crypto is dumping. I have a lot of indicators to go through here, but I warned you guys, and I have the receipts to prove it. So, as you can see, we are falling off a cliff here. Not looking so good. And so let me show you the previous videos where I discussed, I got these indicators going crazy here. We're getting a little bit of a rebound, looks like so far, but we'll have to keep our eyes on that. Bitcoin has just fallen below this previous swing low that we had here, the massive dump we had January 13th. And then we're even below the huge liquidation event we had on February 3rd, which arguably was actually was the biggest liquidation event we've ever had. We have fallen below that level of 91,000. Currently, we went all the way down to 88,300 approximately. And there could be more to go. So I will be talking a lot more about why that could be the case. But we are getting a little bit of a rebound. Let's go into the previous videos that I made, but welcome back to the Crypto Astro channel. None of this content is financial or investment advice. This content is intended for entertainment and educational purposes. So let's go to the receipts here. I will play these, but I got to make sure the sound is on here. Okay, there we go. But the interesting thing is, as we head further, it's downhill from here all the way to March 31st. All right, so I warned you guys about that. This was a video I posted 3 days ago, and then let's take a look at this video, which was 9 days ago. All right, that's the 15th in the United States. And then it drops down for a bit, and it does pump up again a little bit on the February 20th. But then after that, it's like, it's game over. It's lights out until the end of March. All right, so I kept beating the drum over and over and over and over again, warning you guys, warning you guys, warning you guys. I got some haters when I posted this video. I said, I'm selling everything now. I told you guys I was selling everything. In all transparency, you know, I sold my largest bags, but I'm still holding, you know, coins that I'm still in losses, as hopefully at some point they will recover and I'll be able to sell, not at a loss, but sell when they're back above water. But take a look at this video where I was discussing, this was 11 days ago, where I was sharing why I was selling crypto. And I did a deep analysis of the total lunar eclipses, which we have on March 14th. So for the astrology enthusiasts, you know what I'm talking about. So I did a deep analysis on the full history of Bitcoin price action, and 12 out of 13 times we get a dump with these blue lines, which is every single time in the Bitcoin's history we got a total lunar eclipse. And so take a look at this, and this is one of the main reasons I went way more cautious and sold most of my bags. But if we look at this, really about 12 out of 13 times, we got a dump or the beginning of a bear market with the total lunar eclipses. So this is why I'm extremely cautious about March, all right? But not even just March, about February. Because if we take the averages of all those numbers, what was it, 44, 42, 137, and then 7. So I took the averages of all the previous bull runs that led right into a total lunar eclipse. And there was a certain amount of days before that eclipse hit that we got a major dump before. And so not even waiting all the way till March 14th, I was concerned that we could get further dumping in February, as I mentioned here. Take the average, it's 56. And so if we go 56 days, we'll just take the average. 56 days before this March 14th date, what do we get, guys? Let's zoom in here. We take the total lunar eclipse, and we go back about 56 days, almost to the exact date, just 2 days off from this peak that we got there on January 20th. All right, it takes us back to January 17th, arguably a few days off, but still almost the exact peak for Bitcoin there. Wow, if I don't say myself. All right, so we did get the Bitcoin potential peak there. We'll just say that for now. and it was potentially, you know, more downside price action from there. And so far, that's the case. So there is the proof. The proof is in the pudding. All right, I got to show you guys the receipts, so you know that I'm just not some random dude on YouTube preaching some weird crypto astro voodoo stuff. All right, this stuff is for real. All right, and I'm still at, well, my results, my predictions have dropped a little bit from 90% down to, I believe, 87% now. I've missed a few things in January and February. The crypto and the astrology has been wild. It's been very, very difficult to predict. So still down to 87% accuracy. Okay. So we are hanging out right there. Now, another really important thing is these arrows. So take a look at these. This particular indicator I have, it measures the bar type. So if you get red triangles above the daily price action, that means 3 down days. And so one of the significant things with this indicator is when we get 3 red triangles in a row from a significant peak, that can cause more pain to come for a while, for weeks, maybe even months. We got that indicator, I believe, in March. Let's take a look. Yeah, so if you remember March of last year, here we go. We got 1, 2, 3 red triangles, 3 down days. And that spelled trouble for Bitcoin and crypto. What happened? We got months and months and months where we did not regain that level. When we got to 73,000, many of the OGs remember that, who were in the markets. We didn't recover above that level, you know, until months and months and months later. Okay, so big concern that we're getting, well, we actually got it on the 18th of December. That was a warning sign. We did recover again, but now we're getting it again, 3 down days. And additionally, if we look at the S&P 500, it just got a new all-time high, but so when it happens right from an all-time high, that can spell trouble. We got 1, 2, 3 down arrows. All right, this is significant, guys. Oh man, it's not looking super great. Hopefully for the short term. All right, and I'll have some good news to share at some point as well, or indicators that I'll be keeping a close eye on to look out for any bullish indicators. So we're also getting 3 down days on Bitcoin and crypto. And here's this yellow line that I've been screaming from the rooftops in just every single video. The global liquidity line, which I was able to customize and offset. People have been asking me for this indicator. Guys, I don't know how to redo this. I got it from one of my colleagues. He doesn't know how to send it out anymore. I guess I lucked out on this one. But it's the global liquidity index, but it's offset, I think, about 72 days, something around there. So the offset is critical. And so far, it is following the price action very closely. I warned you guys, you know, as you saw those receipts in the videos, that once we got this peak here, it could be downhill. Worst case, all the way to March 31st, maybe even a little bit longer, but we're already getting massive downward pressure, big time here. And if we look at, man, Bitcoin dominance is going up again. That's not good for altcoins, obviously. If we look at the others, the altcoins are getting smashed. If we look at total 3. Now, I also want to look at the monthly. I'm going to turn off these arrows here. This is one of the indicators. Turn that off. And I'm going to focus on these, the monthly bars here. Now, I'm always honest with you guys. You know, I'm not here to sugarcoat things. We're just going to look at the facts. Let me turn off this yellow line for now. And if we look at, you know, this monthly, this is the total crypto market cap, the monthly chart. this this monthly bar here, you know, we bought all the way up to 372, it looks like, and then it got sold all the way back down. So that's pretty close to being a shooting star, and that can cause a lot of problems. Because it shows that there's a tremendous amount of selling action on this month in particular. And let me zoom in a little bit. So we don't want to close below this this swing bar here. And the low on this month of December was 305 trillion. And we might close below that this month unless we get a major rally back up. If we go to the total 3, same thing. We're closing. We could be on a path to closing below this level. That could cause more pain to come. In the worst case, you know, doesn't look good on the others, mostly altcoins here. And we could also look at Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin got this shooting star here. And it went all the way up to 108 and got sold all the way back down to, what is this, 93. We're way below that right now. So we don't want that. That could cause more trouble ahead, but we are getting a little bit of a rebound on the short term here. So we would have to recover and get back above I believe, what level was it? I mean, we want to get at least above 91 and close the month. The most bullish case scenario is we'd need to close above 108. I don't think that's going to happen. But even still, even if we close at like 93, that's still not looking great. But we definitely want to get above that 91 level to avoid major further pain. If we go to even to the 2-month candles, I mean, that looks like a possible gravestone doji forming, which would not be good. Yeah, that's not what we want to see. Gravestone dojis can cause further months of pain. Like we got this back in March of last year, and that's why we traded sideways for 6 months. We don't want to hold another 6 months of sideways action. XRP could get a gravestone doji. Ethereum is just getting massive sell-off. Sui, I think on the monthly, Sui was getting this. Yeah, almost looks like a gravestone doji. And then if we go on the total crypto for 2 months, yeah, it's not looking so great. A lot of selling action on the 2-month chart. And man, I mean, yeah, that's concerning. Got to be honest. Oh, I also wanted to look at H-bar, as that was holding pretty strong, but now not so much. If we look on the 2-month chart, let's look at the monthly. Yeah, we got this like shooting star. And then we're close. We could close this month well below the previous month's candle there. That would not be good. So a lot of concerns here, not surprisingly, right? For those who heard my warnings and, you know, took more of a cautious approach, how are you feeling now? All right, so we have an opportunity for those who watch my videos and, you know, maybe you sold more into cash or whatever, made your own decisions. It's not financial advice. This allows you to, you know, protect your hard-earned gains, right? And for those who aren't yet in my Crypto Astro Mastermind, I gave a lot more details on my analysis in that, with the astrology, with the technical analysis, answering all the members' questions. And so if you're interested in that, click the link below and you can get a deal this month. So you only have 2 days left, I believe, 3 days left in this month to get that deal. You type in the coupon code to the moon, you get $500 savings, and you get lifetime access. guys. So for the members, I've already potentially saved them thousands, tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands. I think a couple of my clients, I probably helped them save hundreds of thousands of dollars on this dump here, as they were able to sell mostly in cash because we were anticipating this dump here. All right, so if you want to take advantage of that, click the link below, sign up, and you will get instant access to the Bitcoin astrology forecast for the entirety of this year. That goes much, much, much deeper, much more detailed than these free videos. Okay. As for the astrology, who would like me to jump into the astrology? For the astrology enthusiasts, for the astrology skeptics, you can leave. You can leave if you prefer that, if you don't want to hear this. And for the astrology enthusiasts, take a look at this. So we do have, where is it? Pluto. Where is the Pluto? There it is over here. Pluto is exactly conjunct the Bitcoin Mercury right here. Actually, I need to move my face. I need to move my lovely face. So if I move my face over there, we see Pluto on the right there, and it is exactly conjunct. So here's Pluto again, exactly conjunct the Bitcoin Mercury. So far, this is turning out to bring a major correction, obviously. So Pluto brings transformation. It brings God, I'm not thinking super straight today. It brings destruction and the phoenix rising from the ashes. So Pluto coming over the Bitcoin Mercury, the planet of trading, it's bringing a lot of, well, destruction to that currently, a correction. But we're getting this transit 3 more times this year. So there is a possibility it could recover at some point. So Pluto's passing it right now, and then it's going to retrograde and pass again later this year. So we'll keep our eyes out on that. Let's see, what else? And then we have 4 planets in Pisces. We have the Sun, Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, and Pisces. Pisces can bring a lot of disillusionment. It can bring kind of the water slipping through the cracks. It can bring losses. So we got to be very, very careful. And we're already seeing this. I think a lot of people are sitting on some losses potentially. So I told you guys, I warned you guys that I sold most of my bags a couple weeks ago. One of the other reasons was my wife is pregnant and we're going to have a baby due next month. I don't want to be totally stressed out sitting on losses during that scenario. I need to be focused for my family. So things that I'm looking for to see a recovery is the global liquidity. And right now it has been going up ever since October when we got a major pump for Bitcoin and crypto. We will get the next update here at the start of the month. So March 1st, around there. That's coming up very soon. So if this goes up, that could be more bullish. There could be more hope on the horizon. So we'll be keeping my eyes close on that, and I will keep you guys updated. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be doing a much deeper dive. Well, actually, I already did a deep dive on the total market and the astrology coming up in March and April, and I saw some very, very interesting things for April that gave me a little bit of hope, even though there's a lot of doom and gloom. There's a lot of things that aren't looking great, including the daily exchange volume that's been going down. If you look all the way over here on the right. So if you guys want to get access to that recent update for my private members, click the link below to the Crypto Astro Mastermind, type in the coupon code on the checkout page, get those epic savings, and get lifetime access, meaning every single month I'll be doing a deep dive, much deeper than these free YouTube videos. And you'll be able to get that every single month from now and in the future. All right. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Let's see what questions we have. Prediction spot on. Thank you. I remember seeing that video. It was accurate. All right. So I'm not just tooting my own horn here. People are also appreciative of all the high value that I've been giving. Time to load up soon. All right. So people that have taken, you know, those processes or taken a much more cautious approach are now celebrating because they get crypto on sale, major discounts. So I'm seeing a 1-day chart, almost every altcoin death cross. Ugh, yeah. So there's a lot of doom and gloom. But yeah, how would you like to be able to buy more crypto at much cheaper prices? All right, guys. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'll be coming out with more videos. Hit that subscribe button. Maybe share it with someone who would benefit. All right. Since we want to help more people, we don't want more people losing money. That's the whole entire reason I started this channel. All right. Because, you know, this is important, especially if you have a family, you know, and you have major goals that you want to accomplish. Let's not make major mistakes. All right. Let's keep things as optimal as we can with our crypto strategy. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.